So it's been a minute since I did a build video. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my 99 rebounding, 99 strength, crazy overpowered center build. Not only am I going to show you exactly how to make this build, but I'm also going to go ahead and jump into a game of random wreck, see if we can get some cool gameplay with the build, showcase it a little bit, get some rebounds and score some points. As always, if you are new here, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's get into the build. Okay, so coming over into the builder now. For the height, we want to go ahead and put ourselves at 7 foot tall. Then for the weight, we want to be 252, and for the wingspan, we want a 7'3" wingspan. As you can see, this lets us get the 99 strength, lets us get the 99 rebound, and we have good stats elsewhere, so we can still make a crazy build. So the first thing I'll start off with is, of course, the 99 rebound that we're going to have, and that is going to be on the offensive rebound. We're going to start off with a 95 offensive rebound, and then for the defensive rebound, we're going to go to an 80. And of course, for the strength, we are also going to go 95. Now what this does is it means we need 8 cap breakers to get the 99 rebound and the 99 strength. What I would recommend you doing, if you don't have 8 cap breakers already, then go ahead, start with the offensive rebound, get that to 99 first, and then slowly, as you unlock more, put them onto strength. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is max out our speed and agility, because of course we want to be as quick as possible with any build that is a center or a big man, any kind of rebounding build. We want to be as quick as possible. And for an added bonus, this build does get an 83 vertical, so you do get that Hall of Fame pogo stick. Next up, defense is very important this year, but on this build we are going to have a 93 block. But not only that, we're going to have an 82 interior. We're going to be putting it at 91. The reason that we're going to do this is because we can use the 2 cap breakers from the defensive specialization to get that to 93. What that's going to do is put Paint Patroller on gold and allow us to +1 it to Hall of Fame if we want to. Not only that, but it's also going to give us High Flying Denier onto Hall of Fame, which we can then +1 to Legend. And that is one of the most important badges this year, especially if you're a center, trying to get those chase down blocks, because a lot of the time people are just running past you nowadays. So if you can get that chase down, aka High Flying Denier, onto Legend, it's going to get you so many more blocks. Then for the steal and the perimeter defense, we're just going to leave it at a 40 and a 38. This is where you can change the build to your taste, but I prefer not really having steal and perimeter this year, purely for the fact that perimeter doesn't really work and you need to jump at anything anyway. So having the 93 block, you're going to get good enough contests. And for steal, as a center, you're not really trying to steal the ball much, so it's kind of pointless having. I guess you could put it up to 60 if you want to get some lanes, but honestly it's not needed. I still get a bunch of bump steals either way. Then next up for the dribbling, because yes, we are going to be able to dribble on this build, which is insane, but we're going to start off with a 40 speed with ball and a 40 ball handle. Right now you're going to be thinking to yourself, how are you going to be able to dribble with a 40 ball handle and a 40 speed with ball? Well, you only need a 40 speed with ball to get the best dribble style, and then for the ball handle, we're going to be using 5 cap breakers later on with the ball handle to go ahead and get that up to a 70, which is then going to give us all of the best big man dribble animations, and you're going to be able to move crazy well with them. But that's something that if you don't have the cap breakers, you can worry about later. This build is still crazy good even without the cap breakers onto the ball handle. I mean, I don't even have it maxed out yet. I only have it on a 57. I still need to get some cap breakers to get that done, and I'm still loving life on this build. Next up, we have the pass accuracy. Now, I went a little bit lower because this is more of a park build than a rec build, but you can still play in the rec with this. A 71 pass hack is kind of that middle ground where the passes aren't too slow, but you're not going to be able to throw full court passes every single time. Next up, let's move on to the shooting on this build. We're going to be putting our mid-range all the way up to an 85. This is going to allow us to get the silver shooting badges, and overall will give us enough to be able to shoot very consistently. And because we have an 85 at mid-range, we're only going to go up to a 75 3-pointer. You don't really need more than that. Yes, it's nice having limitless range, but I decided to drop the 3-pointer a little bit so that we could get finishing on the build. And as a bonus, there is free throw on this build up to a 72. It's not the craziest thing in the world. You're not going to make 100% of your free throws unless you know how to time them really well, but it's good enough to where you can still make some. And like I said, I wanted to have finishing on this build. So for the close shot, we're going to put it up to an 82, and eventually we'll be able to put 1 cap breaker onto it to get silver paint prodigy. But honestly, bronze paint prodigy isn't that bad either. It's still pretty solid, and worst case scenario, you just +1 it if you want to. Then for the drive and layup, we're going to put this up to a 70. I know it's a little bit low, but we're not really planning on doing layups much. I don't even think I have it upgraded yet, and I'm still fine with it. Then for the drive and dunk, we're going to put it up to a 73. That way we can get the bronze bronze posterizer badge. This is just going to help if we want to do some driving dunks. Maybe we manage to beat our center to the paint and we want to dunk pretty consistently. We then will have the option to either driving dunk, or with our upgraded standing dunk to 81 with silver rise up, we'll be able to dunk either way. It's just handy having both of these so that you have 2 more options in the paint. And then the final thing we'll do is we'll put the rest of our attributes onto the post control up to a 70, and this is going to allow us to use post control a little bit, do some post moves. You're not going to be super consistent, but for the most part that's good enough. And actually I forgot, it's 41 ball handle, not 40, so go ahead, put it onto ball handle, and there you go. There is the completed build. This is all the stats that you need to have. Make sure you copy it 1-to-1 so that you get the same cap breaker stuff as me, or if you want to change it up, it might change your cap breakers, but you can go ahead and change it up to your liking. And as you can see, when it comes out of the builder, you will get shades of Jack Sigma, Marcus Camby, Pau Gasol, and it comes out as a shot erasing midi crasher. And also in the bottom right hand corner, you can see you're a major asset on offensive rebounds, absorbs and dishes out contact, ters inside scorers, mid-range assassin, and no big weaknesses to report. So overall, it's a very solid build. But like I mentioned, with the cap breakers, we're going to be using 4 onto our offensive rebound and 4 onto our strength as soon as possible. Then once you've done that, you want to go ahead and you want to put 2 cap breakers from your specialization, which is going to be the defensive specialization, onto the block. That is going to give you a 93 block. Like you can see, I haven't actually got that yet, but eventually once I've completed it, I will have that on as well. And then also, like I mentioned, you can do the ball handle. You need 5 more cap breakers to be able to dribble on this build. So as you unlock cap breakers throughout the year, go ahead and chuck them onto your ball handle. And for right now, I don't have my max plus 2s from the season pass, and I'm also missing a couple other max plus 1 and a max plus 2, but for now this is what I have on. I have my posterizer up to silver just to help with the dunks just a little bit more. I of course have my paint patroller on gold. Eventually that will be Hall of Fame, and like I mentioned, the high flying denier on legend, that is an absolute must if you can get it on this build. And for right now, I only have a gold set shot specialist, but eventually I will make that Hall of Fame with a plus 2, and most likely what I'll do with my tier 2 plus 2 is I'll make it gold posterizer and then put dimer onto gold. So I think I've yapped enough about the build. Now you guys know how to make the build, you know what the build's all about. Let's go ahead, hop into a random rec, get some highlights, and see we can cook with this shot erasing midi creator. Okay, so for some reason it's put me at the 4, but that's fine. I'm still up against another center that's like similar weight and height to me, so it should basically be the exact same thing as me playing center. There's just 4 centers on the court instead of 2. Okay, not quite sure how that went in, but you know. Now hopefully these guys will still let me set some screens and whatnot. And I will of course be going for every single rebound I can. Bang! There's a block already. There's that high flying denial in action. Oh, there we go. Okay, you break the shot. It's fine. I'll get the rebound. I'll do it myself. Jesus Christ. My team cannot shoot. My rebound once again, and that's a green. Let's go, baby. We are cooking with gas right now. It looks like my matchup's probably gonna quit though. He's already not playing defense, which means most likely he's gonna quit, or he's angry at his team or something. Could be a long day for me if he quits. No way I got a foul for that, bro. He ran into me. What am I supposed to do? Not play defense? Okay, the center's letting me set some screens. The guy doesn't need screens apparently. I really want to showcase this legend brick wall because my god, legend brick wall and legend rebound chaser, legend box out. It's a very fun combo. There we go. Okay, of course he misses the shot, but I still got him open. Yeah, easy take for me. Thank you very much. Oh my god, how has he just made an early 9%? That was not a charging foul. What is going on in this game? Oh, and he quit the game because of that. That's so annoying, man. Now I've got to deal with an AI for the rest of the game. This is going to be the longest game in history. And I'm going to have to rely on my teammates passing me the ball now. Now, the annoying thing is, usually I'd be able to just absolutely spam every single rebound offensively. But because I'm up against an AI now, I'm not going to be able to get to showcase that too much. Like, I might be able to get 1 or 2, but trying to get around the AI is going to be a pain. Even with 99 strength, trying to get around an AI box out is like near enough impossible. What a pass. Easy little layup for me. Getting there for the rebound. Thank you very much. Go ahead, square, green that. Or not. Oh, damn. There's no way I bricked that. Let's go. We managed to get the stop there. My rebound. Thank you very much. Send that full court. No way. Oh, I know we got a 3 out of it, but like, I want the assist. You know what I mean? I want a stat pad. Not a bad half though. 7 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and a block. We cannot complain. Once again, I'm not going to get as high stats as I normally do because I have an AI and they are literally impossible to break down on offense. What are we trying to score, bro? I can't lie, I have barely got the ball or barely had any involvement in anything this entire quarter. I have literally missed 1 shot and that is all that we have to show for it for this entire quarter, I'm pretty sure. My rebound, let's go. I finally did something. Hey, and we get a block. Let's go. That's our second block of this game. 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth. We are absolutely cooking right now. My rebound again. My rebound once again. At this point, I'm just robbing all of the center's rebounds. I am wide open. I don't know why it took so long for me to get the ball, but I'll take it. I think me bumping into him actually put him off there, so I'm going to take credit for that one. Top of the key, wide open. Top of the key, I was wide open. I'm still wide open. I'm still wide open. But it doesn't matter because it's random rec and no one has eyesight. I'm like 1 bucket and 1 rebound away from a double-double. There's my bucket. Now let's get the rebound to get the double-double. Right, come on, please. Just shoot. Shoot the damn ball. And miss, please. Come on, let me get my rebound. Oh, I'm not going to get my rebound. No double-double for me. Honestly, for a game where I was matched up against an AI since like the first quarter, 12, 9, 1, and 2 is not a bad stat line. I out-rebounded my own center and the other team, so I think it was a decent showcase. It wasn't the craziest, but I'll take it. So I think I pretty much showcased the build good enough. I don't think it was like a crazy gameplay. Like I didn't even get a double-double, but A, I wasn't at the center position, and B, I was up against an AI. It is what it is. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this build. It is a very, very fun build. Your main goal on this build is obviously get rebounds, defend the paint, set really, really good screens, and if you get an open shot, then shoot. If you get an easy cut to the basket, get an easy dunk. It's pretty self-explanatory. Eventually though, once I have unlocked the ability to dribble, this build will become crazy. Like I'll be able to ISO on a 7-foot build, which is going to be very, very fun, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I still need to get 3 more cap breakers, so it's still quite a while away. I would definitely recommend making this build. Hopefully boys did enjoy. If you did, or you learned anything new, or you decide you want to make this build for whatever reason, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn them notifications on. Helps me out massively. And I'll catch you boys in the next one.